Hi Nazar, this is Ben with Amtex Equipment from United States. Next to me, it is your machine. It is the machine that your company, Royal Clean of Kuwait, has ordered from us. First of all, we'd like to thank you for such a great opportunity and allowing us to build your system to serve your everyday needs for you and your clients. I'm gonna, just like I promised you in your video and the emails, that I will be doing 3-section videos showing you pretty much first of all what your machine is consist of. Second video is going to show how to run the system, and third one is going to be how to service and maintain it and troubleshoot it. Come with me. This is the stack unit. This is the strongest Inferno that we build in a stack design, which is a 30 horsepower powered by a Kohler 30 horsepower air-cooled engine, the best name in the engine manufacturers in the world. Your vacuum system is powered by Roots, a US 150-year-old company building blowers. On the top you have a high pro pump which provides you almost up to 5 gallons per minute for you to either do one technician cleaning or have dual action, means using two technician doing cleaning. Now on the top, if you notice, there are 2 cylinders. These are your heat exchangers. What they do, they serve 2 purposes. Number one, they do heat up water for you because they are packed with the stainless steel coils, and as the water travels through them from one to the other one, gets exposed to the exhaust that's coming out of the engine and heats up the water for you, and at the same time also silences the engine, so you will not have a loud running engine. Coming to the front, all the features are pretty much explanatory. There is your chemical meter. At the end of this chemical meter there is a hose that we provided for you, which you can have it inside of a chemical jug. Right next to it is your pressure regulator. As you turn it clockwise while the machine is running, your pressure will rise by looking at the pressure gauge here, and as you turn it counterclockwise, pressure will drop. It all depends what type of cleaning you're going to be doing. Now for your convenience, what we have done, we have set up several different pressure outlets. That means you'll be able to run this machine with 1 technician, 2 technician, or 3 technician doing various type of cleaning that you're going to be doing. Right next to it is the blower discharge, which is the air that's coming out of the blower. Now right at the bottom panel is your vacuum gauge that shows you the power of the vacuum that this machine is creating, which if the system is clean, you should be able to see the gauge navigate anywhere from 10 to 14 inch of mercury, which is perfect for the system to operate. And of course your clock, your temperature gauge, your pressure gauge, and of course right here there is a toggle switch which turns your freshwater pump on and off. Now remember, this system you can use it 2 ways. Either you can use the freshwater tank, which is about 90 gallon, almost about 360 liters, or you can simply connect it to a garden hose of a house or building or whatever you're doing. Either way, if the system runs out of the water, machine will shut down instantly. Now the system is very explanatory, very simple. When you get this system, it comes to you just like you see. Now in order to install this system, you have to remove the freshwater tank out. How? Very simple. There is a bolt here which you use a 9/16 socket or wrench or a 14 millimeter. There's another same bolt on the other side. By removing those 2 bolts, you'll be able to remove this brace. Coming back this way again, you need to disengage the tank from the frame by simply removing this quick connect. After all, this is where you give your freshwater tank water. If you need to fill it up, you fill it up from here. And this one right here is where you're going to give machine directly water from the building. Now another thing that you need to disconnect to remove the freshwater tank is that plug right there, which you can simply take it apart, and also that fitting right there in the back. Now one more thing you need to do before installation is removing this tank. By removing this union, turning it, you'll be able to simply remove this filter, and also you can disengage or separate your tank using the same size wrench as you use up there, right here, and coming around. There is 2 more right here, and of course taking off these 2 hoses, you'll be able to take the tank off. Now once the recovery tank is off the system and the freshwater tank is off the system, then you can come into the front, pick up the system, right here with the forklift, using these two main braces, which is the main frames, you'll be able to pick up the whole system, enter it into the van. Right before you install it, then you can add the back tank to it. Putting the machine in with the tank in the back is going to be kind of difficult, and you might scratch the unit. So I highly recommend remove that freshwater tank like I've explained to you, and also the back tank. Now, as far as your drives, the engine directly drives the blower. If you notice, right through this hole there is a connection between the engine and blower, which it will break for safety in case the machine gets extremely abused. However, to replace that is very simple. I will explain to you in the third video. But overall, in order to check your oil on the engine, very simple right here. You use 2 quarts of 10W30 to do the oil change. That's all, not more than 2 quarts. For your pump, you can check it either through the window here, or you can simply unscrew these, and by getting that dipstick out, you'll be able to see if the pump has oil. The oil that you're going to use for the pump, it has to be straight 30, but the one for the engine, 10W30. Now, if you notice, there is a little port here. This is very, very important. At the end of the day, while the machine is running, of course, after you empty out all your recovered water, it is good. While the machine is running, this is the closed position, which you're supposed to have it while the machine is running. And when you need to lubricate your system, your vacuum system, simply open it. As the system is running, there will be suction here, and as you spray lubricant in here, it will directly hit the impellers and preserves the interior of your blower for years and years to come. Now, as far as the system itself, is very simple. It has a smart type of plumbing on it. If you give water to the machine from the garden hose, not using the freshwater tank, if you follow it, look, water goes through here. There is a check valve right here that only allows that direction for the water to go up. It cannot go that way because of that check valve to fill up your tank accidentally. Going through these 2 sensors, going up the hill into the pump. Let's say you're going to use your freshwater tank. Very good. Water comes out of the freshwater pump, going to the blue tank here, which is the expansion tank, which preserves your freshwater, or prevents your freshwater pump from running all the time, because it gets filled with pressurized water. So that way you have to use all of this water before your 12DC pump on the other side runs and gets older and older and burn on you. So when the water comes out of here, out of that freshwater expansion tank, it comes through here, go through up the hill again. You cannot go back out and flood your van here. So simply the only way for it to go up is coming through here, up the hill, into the pump, and provide the pump with water. Now, it is always good every couple of weeks. It all depends how many jobs you're gonna do. It's good to loosen this union, remove the filter, and clean it. You're gonna get all kind of carpet fibers, hairs, and what have you, or any kind of, lint and what have you build up on this after a while cleaning with this machine. So it's always good to have it out, rinse it, clean it, look into the light, look and see if you see a clear view. Now you know you got a clean filter, and put it back in. Now, because the filter is outside the tank, you'll be able to use the maximum capacity of this tank. Take a look. Here's your automatic shutdown. If you notice, it will pretty much fill up the tank about a couple of inches right before it runs into the filter. This is where your dirty water, or recovered water, or gray water, whatever you want to call it, comes in from the cleaning side. If we follow these 2 pipes going around the machine, they're gonna end up right here where the vacuum ports are. So you see, it's a very simple machine. This machine is scheduled to be picked up tomorrow to be shipped to the shipping company that's going to be bringing it to you. I will definitely send you plenty of parts, as far as stuff that you might break accidentally, or you might damage accidentally, or it might be possibility of defectiveness in them. I will send you several different parts, like hoses, valves, kits, and what have you. And of course, we're always a phone call away to provide you with the assistance you need. Until the next video, we see each other. Thank you.